34% of Americans have at least one error on their credit report right now. Everything you've been told about checking your credit report is backwards. The banks, the credit bureaus, even that financial advisor you follow on Instagram, they all say the same thing. Don't obsess over your credit report, just pay your bills on time. But here's what they're not telling you. Right now, as you're watching this, there's a 34% chance your credit report has an error that's costing you $42,000 over the life of your loans. Not a typo. $42,000 actual dollars that could be going toward your life instead of interest payments. And the wildest part? The people who check their reports the most aren't paranoid. They're the ones with the highest credit scores and the lowest interest rates. I found 3 errors on my own report last month, and my score jumped 89 points in 31 days. I'm about to show you the exact free tool I used, the 3 spots where errors hide that nobody thinks to look, and why the advice to just wait and let it fix itself is quite literally the most expensive mistake you can make with your money. And here is the part that should make you furious. The credit bureaus profit from that ignorance. Because every error that lowers your score raises your interest rates, which is exactly what their clients, the lenders, want. As of May 2026, AI tools can scan your 3 credit reports, find those errors, and dispute them automatically. A single 30-day late payment removed can raise your score 60 to 80 points. Going from a 680 to a 740 saves you around $42,000 in interest over a 30-year mortgage. You are about to learn how to find these errors for free and make them disappear in 30 days. This whole process, it breaks down into 5-minute wins. Let me show you. You check your credit score every month, and you are doing everything right. You are not missing payments. You are not maxing out your cards. You pay your bills on time, but your score keeps dropping, or it is just stuck, and you have no idea why. And the worst part? Every single point lower costs you real money. Higher interest on your car loan, higher rate on your mortgage. You get rejected for that apartment. You pay a deposit for utilities. You feel like you are being punished for mistakes you did not even make. And here is the truth. You probably are. The FTC did a study in 2025. They found that 34% of Americans, more than 1 in 3, have at least one error on their credit report. That is not a small mistake. That is not a rounding error. That is 34% of people being charged higher interest rates for mistakes they did not make. And the credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, they profit from this. Because their clients are not you. Their clients are the lenders, the banks, the credit card companies. And those lenders make more money when your score is lower. Because lower scores mean higher interest rates. Higher interest rates mean more profit. So when there is an error on your report that drops your score by 40 points, the bureaus are in no rush to fix it. The confusion is not an accident. The complexity is not an accident. Look, most people think debt and credit problems are this permanent stress cloud hanging over them. But here's the thing I keep coming back to. It's actually predictable. Credit bureaus follow rules. The FCRA exists. There's a clear plan you can follow. Once you see that, it stops feeling like chaos and starts feeling like a system you can work. And as of May 2026, AI tools have leveled the playing field. You are about to learn exactly how to use them. Here is what AI credit repair tools do. They scan your 3 credit reports, all 3 bureaus, because they all have different information, and they look for errors that violate the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA. The FCRA is a federal law that says your credit report has to be accurate. If it is not accurate, you have the legal right to dispute it, and the bureaus have 30 days to investigate or remove it. The problem is, most people do not know what to look for, or how to write a dispute letter, or which FCRA section to cite. AI tools do all of that for you. They find the errors. They draft the dispute letters. They cite the specific FCRA violations, and they file the disputes with all 3 bureaus automatically. And the best part? You can do this for free using tools like ChatGPT, or for cheap using tools like DisputeBee or CreditVersio. Let me show you exactly what these tools find. As of May 2026, here are the most common errors AI tools find on credit reports. Closed accounts still showing as open. Wrong balances on credit cards. Duplicate collections, the same debt reported twice. Accounts that are not even yours, called mixed file errors. Incorrect late payments that you never missed. Inaccurate dates of first delinquency, which controls when items must fall off your report. All of these are legally disputable under the FCRA. Every single one. And here is what most people do not realize. Even one of these errors can tank your score by 40, 60, even 80 points. A medical bill that was already paid but still shows as a collection. A credit card balance that says you owe $3,000 when you actually owe $300. A late payment from 2022 that you never missed. These are not your mistakes, but you are the one paying for them. Okay, imagine you are 4 years old, and I am your teacher, and every week I give you a report card that shows how good you are at sharing your toys. Your sharing score is 100. You share your trucks. You share your crayons. You are doing great. But one day, the report card says your sharing score dropped to 60. And you are confused because you did not stop sharing. You are still doing everything right. So you ask the teacher, why did my score go down? And the teacher says, well, the report says you did not share your blocks last Tuesday. And you say, but I was not even at school last Tuesday. I was sick at home. The teacher looks at the records, and they realize, it was not you. It was another kid with the same name. It was an error. So the teacher fixes it. They erase the mistake. And your sharing score goes right back up to 100. So in real life, that sharing score is your credit score. The teacher is the credit bureau. And the mistake on your report card is an error on your credit report. And just like that report card, if the information is wrong, you have the right to get it fixed. That is what AI tools do. They find the mistakes. They tell the teacher, and they make them fix it. And when they do, your score goes back up.